So for the last however many months, half a year or more, when the government shut everything down and made everyone lose their jobs, made unemployment that was extremely low go to, higher numbers, and people are losing their jobs, people are losing their houses, people are and maybe if they're not losing their house right now, because I think there's some sort of plan in place where the federal government put their nose in other people's business again and they made it so they couldn't lose their house. I'm not positive about that. Here nor there, they're 6 months behind on their mortgage. They're behind on their car payments. They've been struggling to get food and support their families in general over the past 6 months or 8 months or whatever the hell it's been. So for you people that out there that just live normal lives, maybe you make 50 grand a year. You should have made about 25 grand over that period of time. Good news for you. The federal government's going to come to your aid and give you $600. It's almost like a slap in your face. I know I stole 25 grand from you for no reason, but here's $600. And we're electing these people into office. These are the people we've chosen. Someone that can look me in the eye and say $600 is going to do one goddamn thing for anybody. That is not even half a mortgage payment for 90% of people that hold mortgages. $1,200 that we got before might be a mortgage payment. So thank you. You've gotten us through a month and a half. What about the other 8 months? So not only that, but people that are already on public assistance, which I understand there needs to be a safety net. I don't want people to think that I think that, no one deserves to be on public assistance at all. But if you're already on public assistance, why are you getting $600? Am I on planet Earth? We've already decided this is how much you get because you don't have a job right now. These are the benefits you get. But we're going to give you another $600. Can one person explain this to me? Why are they getting more money? And that's thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people. We don't have the money in the first place. We're printing it. Look up how much the Federal Reserve has been printing over the past several months. Because we don't have the money, so we literally are printing the money to make up for it. I'm not a macroeconomist, but that sounds like a bad idea to me. I'm not like too much in the know about, how large markets are affected by printing dollars. I have no idea. I mean, it sounds like a bad idea to me. You tell me. Does that sound right to you? Hey, we ran out of money. Let's print some more. And by the way, if we could just print money and it has no negative effect, why don't you just give us each $1 million? If you could print money and it has no ill effect on how the country is going to be in the future, just print out $1 million. And if it does have a negative effect on how the country runs into the future, why the hell have you been doing it for so long? Because you can't have it both ways, people. So, last thing, as if this isn't already ridiculous enough. Businesses, small businesses. Let's say I owned a small business where I had 3 employees and I mowed lawns. Nothing wrong with a person that mows lawns. You can make a good living off of it. And screw it. If I could do it and make good enough money and enough customers, I'd probably freaking do it. Talk about stress-free as far as your job goes. Once you have your customers, I would probably do it. But that's like a typical job. Okay, he has a lawn business. Okay. Can someone explain to me how COVID will negatively affect a lawn business? Other than people now have no money because they're unemployed and they can't pay to have their lawn done anymore. Other than that, how is a lawn business affected negatively by COVID? You're not close to people. You're driving a tractor around. You're not at a higher risk of being, they're not going to close you down because it's not applicable to, avoiding the disease. So they're not going to be affected very much from COVID. Yet, if I had a small business that was a lawn mowing business, I could apply for relief for the small businesses that they gave for COVID, which was designed for, all those other companies that they ruined. But they're going to give it to companies that don't need it. And that is the problem. That is the inherent problem with large government. It gets so big and it's so separated from us in general in our lives that there's no way for them to qualify who needs what, who wants what, who deserves what, because they're too far away. So the only way to do it is to give it to everybody, which is what they're doing. $600 for everybody. Whether you're on welfare already or not, here's $600. Whether you're a multi-billionaire or not, here's $600. Whether you made $300,000 last year because you sold masks, here's $600. Whether you're behind 6 months on your mortgage, here's $600. It's useless. It is literally useless for anybody. You're already behind 6 months on your rent. $600 isn't going to do anything for you. You already have enough money. You didn't make any less money. Here's $600. It's not going to do anything for you. Why are we doing it? It's a joke. It's a ploy. It's so that stupid people can look at them and stupid people can think the government's doing something for you. They are not. They are clueless. And the sooner people understand that, the better off we will be. If I voted for someone, and I promise you, I'm looking into it. If I voted for someone in the last 2 elections that voted for this, that wanted this stuff to go into effect, this $600 nonsense, I will not be voting for them next term. Zero chance. The problem is everyone does it. And the person that I'm going to vote for next time that didn't do it because they said that they think it's as equally absurd as I think it is, the problem is that person is very unlikely to win. Because they have us by the butt cheeks, people. They have us by the butt cheeks. And I don't know the solution. Maybe you guys have ideas, but geez, this is just getting so crazy. People are so disconnected from the real world. Especially the people that are supposed to be in charge of us. 90% of them have no idea how the real world works. It's like a priest giving me marriage advice. You've never been married, my friend. Why are you giving me advice on it? And to politicians, you've never lived in the real world. How are you making policy on it? But, maybe, I don't know. I'll buy a new muffler for my car.